This is one of the top 5 things on TikTok Shop right now. If you love fixing up cars or you just want to diagnose some problems in your car, then you have to check this thing out. It may look small, but it can do a lot more than some of the bigger car scanners out there. Trust me. I don't know how the other competitors can compete. I'll link it right down here in the caption if you're interested, but let's get right into the features of this thing. First off, one of the nicest features that this thing has is the whole system scan. It'll basically scan your entire car and report any problems that the car is having. Just look at all the modules these can read. You've got ABS and SRES codes in there, as well as some other useful ones too. And if you go further into the details, it'll tell you what's wrong with the car, the most likely fix, and it'll give you the name of the parts to fix your car. So you don't have to spend hours on the internet looking for a solution, which is a huge time saver. And then it's got these other cool features like battery and alternator test. You can read the transmission temperatures and you can do live data. So if you need to see how certain parts of your car are performing, then you've got tools for that. And if you feel like learning more about your car, then there's features in here for that too. You can see the upcoming maintenance schedule and any recalls that the manufacturer has put out. Or if you have an older car, it'll tell you what is most likely to break in the next couple miles. So this is great for preventative maintenance, which will also save you from any expensive repairs. Also, if you're buying a used car, then you can get a vehicle history report in the app while you're scanning the car. And if that hasn't convinced you enough, then maybe that the fact that it's all free will. There's no subscriptions and no cost to update. You get the tool and you keep it for life. So check it out in the TikTok Shop. They're actually having a spring sale right now, and that ends in a couple days, so don't miss out.